Squish, 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 you! Plonk! I honestly don't know about this puzzle, guys. I mean, is it... Let's think about it for a second. Is it even possible to make walls of honey like this? And even if it were, which I seriously doubt, but if it were, would it be possible to go through it like that without bursting a big-ass hole in it? Yeah! Once again, Nintendo logic. I don't know what they were thinking by doing this. I mean, it's not exactly a puzzle. It's just, each switch opens a new place. You go to that place, press the switch, fight the underling, and so on and so forth. It's a lot like, Crasher Wake's puzzle, in a way where, you change the level of the water, but it looks really intimidating. But in fact, it isn't. You just have to keep going to places where you haven't already been, and you're going to be fine. It's sort of the same thing here, except with honey. And, quite frankly, I don't know. I don't think it's the kind of thing that I'd want to do. Get in there. You have to give yourself a little swing in order to be able to get in there. Otherwise, you're just going to be hitting a wall as if it were a regular wall. Made of honey. Yeah, sure. I wonder if there's an in-house rule for underlings to not lick the honey or something like that. Because I would imagine that being around honey like this all the time would make you pretty hungry. So, yeah, I wonder if there's a little paper at the entrance that we can't read that says licking the honey walls is expressly forbidden, which, when you think about it, it makes the whole thing even more gross, because if they do, in fact, lick the honey, then you're not bursting just through honey walls, you're also bursting through clown saliva. And I don't know about you, but the prospect of wrapping myself in clown saliva just makes me want to run away from this place as fast as I humanly can. And as you may have noticed, this gym has been incredibly easy so far with Rock Slide. Did I have Rock Slide on my first playthrough at this point? Because yes, I was using Excadrill. I don't really remember, but, yeah, the fact that I don't remember it is probably a good sign, because if I didn't have Rock Slide, it probably would have been a little bit more painful, and I would probably remember it. Anyway, the last barrier is down, so squish, 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 ew, one last time. And let's talk to Berg here. This room is sort of weird. It looks like we're on a tilted floor or something, which is really bizarre from a perspective standpoint. Anyway, gym battle number 3 begins with a Whirlipede. So I'm going to be using Drillbur to sweep this guy, obviously. I'm going to start off with Hone Claws, not just to improve my attack power, but also to make sure that Rock Slide doesn't miss in a critical moment. So Screech, this could be bad if the battle drags on. Fortunately, I have Rock Slide, so it shouldn't be that big of a deal, but still. Is that going to be enough for the one-hit KO? Yes! Easily! Well, I don't know if it's easily. It could be barely, but still. Drillbur level 30, only one level until evolution! And Leavanny, that's his ace. He's sending his ace out already. So let's go with Rock Slide and see if it's going to be enough for the one-hit KO. Yes! Leavanny goes down in one hit, so that means the final Pokemon is going to be Dwebble. For this one, I'm going to be using Dig because both Dig and Rock Slide are neutral against this guy, and I'm going to go with the Stab move. Obviously, I would say more accurate, but I already used Hone Claws, so that's really a non-issue. Here we go. Dwebble goes down. 4 turns, 3 hits, 3 kills. Easy! Easy! Didn't even take any damage. And to think I was a bit worried about this fight before I started this LP. Then again, I had no real way to know that I was going to have Rock Slide by that point. Anyway, I can't stress this enough. I love how you actually get to see your badge up close when you first get it instead of having to go in the menu. I really love that for some reason. It's the little details like this. It's Insectable. I'm not sure there, but it's it wasn't that funny of a pun, so maybe once again lost in translation, I don't know. I'll also give you this, which is the Struggle Bug TM. Struggle Bug sucks. Don't use it. Ever. It lowers the special attack of the target, but unfortunately it's only 30 power. It's the little things that count. I just said that like 20 seconds ago. It's the little things. Unfortunately, Struggle Bug isn't even enough of a little thing in order to be worth it. 30 power isn't enough. One level of special attack isn't enough. So as you can see, it's completely useless against physical attackers. And so now that I'm done with this place, and I'm going to run away as fast as I possibly can, I can assure you that I'm going to head to the Pokemon Center to heal because we have a few more important battles left to take care of today. Okay. So, yeah, as I was saying, Struggle Bug just... Oh, well, we're gonna have to wait for that because the X-Transceiver is ringing. So, Bianca wants to fight. Yep, I remember that. She's going to want to fight in the northernmost area of Castelia. So, we're going to go and do that. It's been a while since we fought her. So, it's going to be a good opportunity to see how much better she's gotten since Iris trained her a little. But, yeah, as I was saying, Struggle Bug is... don't use it, ever. I know that Game Freak has become fond of those offensive moves that also give you a buff or a debuff or something like that. We got stuff like Flame Charge and Charge Beam, which are pretty decent. Acid Spray is pretty cool. It's pretty cool, too, because it's 40 power and it lowers special defense by 2 levels, which comes in handy if you want to use a special attacker. Of course, the best you might do is force a switch, but still, it's better than nothing. But Struggle Bug, no, just no. I understand that it's so bad because it's a TM and it's widespread and a lot of Pokemon can learn it, but still, that doesn't excuse the fact that it's so weak that it's not worth using on any of the 500 Pokemon that get the move. Yeah, I know it's far less than 500, but still, you get the point. So Bianca wants to meet me in this toll booth here, and here she is. Remember the promise you made on the X-Transceiver? Well, yeah, except I didn't even say a word, but oh well, I'm not complaining. Boss battles are an experienced source of excellence, an excellent source of experience, and my Drillbur is really close to evolving, so we can fight as long as we don't break the bulletin board, which I'm going to go on a limb and say is going to go much better than the last time, simply because we don't want to acquire a bad rep by fighting inside a toll booth and breaking an electric bulletin board. So, she has 4 Pokemon now, and starts out with Herdier, which, as I recall, has Intimidate. So, not good. Not good, because this is probably going to prevent a one-hit KO, so what I'm going to do instead, I'm going to go with Rock Smash and see how much it does. Okay, that's actually pretty good, and some quick math suggests that I probably would have sent it in the red if I tried to use Dig, so... she probably has some healing items, so we won't get to see any of that. Instead, I'm just killing that Herdier with 2 Rock Smashes. Dewott is next, so this is going to be an opportunity to send out Petilil, as well as get rid of the effect of that Intimidate. So, 2 for the price of 1. So, Dewott, I'm not going to take any chances since it's evolved, and I'm going to go for the stronger Giga Drain. Maybe it's going to be the difference maker. I guess we'll never know, but still. One-hit KO once again. Muna, I'm going to send Drillbur back because, well, I still want to keep some leeway for Petilil, considering we have another rival battle with Sharon coming up very soon. So, Muna's forewarned. And by the way, no, Muna doesn't get Levitate, unfortunately. It floats in the air, but it doesn't get Levitate. Could you imagine how much more interesting it would be with Levitate? Right now, it's got 3 abilities, and all of them suck ass. So, yeah. So, Pansear is all that's left, and of course, Drillbur is going to make short work. of that thing. Oh, thank God I was underground, because Yawn would have been sort of annoying to deal with. And her fire monkey's dead! Yes, I know I was going to tone it down a bit, but that doesn't mean I can't bring it back every now and then. And did I just make her cry? That would be sad. Okay, no. So, yeah, since we left New Vima Town, I've met a lot of people, and I've been thinking about what I want to do in life. This is the essence of the Bianca character. She's a bit of an airhead, but, you know, she's good-natured, and she takes advantage of that journey as a way of seeing a lot of things and trying to figure out what she wants to do with her life. So, being with Pokemon is really important. Okay, so, well, I'll see you later, I guess. But for now, remember Sharon was standing around on Route 4 doing nothing? Well, now that I have the badge, he actually wants to fight. And if I'm counting this right, this is the 4th battle against Sharon, whereas what we just had was the 3rd one against Bianca. So that's our 3rd boss fight in a row. Don't you just love it when nothing happens for several videos and suddenly you have 3 boss fights in a row? Anyway, Sharon is starting out with Pidove, which is my cue to start off with Rock Slide, because that's the only thing that I have that's marginally useful against it for the time being. Here we go. This should be a one-hit KO. I mean, if I can kill a Leavanny, a level 23 Leavanny, after 1 Hone Claws, a Pidove really shouldn't be a problem, and Drillbur grew to level 31. You know what this means? It's going to evolve after this fight. Pansage! I'm gonna go with Rock Slide here, because I think that's the most effective thing I have. Oh, just barely, but it flinched! Oh, and the Sandstorm just wasn't enough to kill it, unfortunately. And no healing item? Okay. Not complaining. Down goes the Pansage. So, next we have Pignite. I'm gonna keep battling, of course. This time I'm going to switch to Dig, since not only is it stab, but since Pignite is part fighting, Rock is only going to be neutral against it. Defense Curl, oh, that was actually a pretty smart move. It's like he saw me coming. Anyways, some free Sandstorm damage at the very least. Am I going to be able to kill it in one shot? Maybe? Yes! Even with Defense Curl, it didn't do much of anything. And the last Pokemon is a fully evolved Liepard. So once again, I'm going to go with the strongest move I have, which should be enough to kill it. Let's see. Okay, Pursuit. I was wondering if it was going to try and do something like what Pignite did with Defense Curl, but I don't know if it was even possible at this point. So Liepard goes down, and I have defeated Sharon once again. But more importantly, Drillbur is evolving! God mode activated! I am now in possession of a Pokemon so strong it had to be banned from competitive play. And Horndrill, I'm going to pass on it because, seriously, a 30% chance of one-hit KOing the opponent is just not worth it when Dig and Rock Slide give me the kind of type coverage I need to one-hit KO just about everything anyway. So, oh! We got another call from the X-Transceiver. Who could it be this time? Oh, it's Juniper! What does she want now? And gotta love the static in the corner of the screen. She called Bianca too, but I guess she didn't hear the call. But, so that's why the static, I guess. So, can you spill the beans? What do you want? She'll be waiting for us in front of the gate to Nimbasa City. Well, that's fortunate. That was my next destination, since the Sunstone I need to evolve Petilil is located in Nimbasa City. So, now that I have an Excadrill, I think I need to get rid of that Eviolite it has equipped, since it's not going to do anything anymore. I'm going to replace it with a Quick Claw. Here we go. So next time, we are going to head over to Nimbasa City to Mandor Handhook Cardor.